Hey YouTube family, I am your girl SK. Welcome to another video of I Am Sekela. We are still on the CA support. We are still on the CA plug support because I want my people to pass. So in this video, I am talking about how to mark yourself, how to mark your script if you have failed, or when you have done an exercise, how to mark it. Not because people don't know it, but they're not getting enough benefit out of the exercise itself because it is just done for it to be done, or get over it and done with. Because everyone, if you have failed, those who have failed, they'll notice that everyone will come to you and ask, first thing first, mark yourself. Have you marked yourself? Ask yourself what went wrong and what went right, blah blah blah. It's what everyone does. So you, to just get it over and done with, you just want to mark yourself so that you can move on and start planning about your life. So today we are talking about tips of how to effectively mark yourself so that you can get so much of the benefit out of doing the exercise itself, and you're not just doing it for the sake of doing it and everyone's being screaming at you, asking whether you have marked yourself or not. So if you have not already done so, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are notified as and when I upload the videos. If you have done that already, thank you for the love and support, and I love you so much. You can comment down section on the comment section about what you think about the videos, how they have helped you thus far, and how are you feeling, and what you think you want to see me talking about. So yes, so the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you are not tired. You actually need to plan the time that you will take to mark yourself, and that time you need to be very effective. You need to be energetic, because if you are feeling down and you are feeling really tired, it's very easy just to say, oh, what went wrong, oh okay, I'm gonna fix that. Or maybe to have aha moments, even to say, but I knew this, what happened? So to avoid all of that, you actually need to plan and allocate time to it, where you are energetic, so that you are able to learn from your mistakes. You are not just identifying your mistakes, you need to learn, so that in the future you know how to deal with a type. When you are faced with a similar question, you know how to deal with it. You are able to say, okay, I have experienced this before, and this is what I have learned, and this is how I can improve. And you actually need to make notes and read the examiner's comments. They are very important, guys. The examiner's comments are key, because you don't want to avoid the mistakes that you made in the past, but you might make future mistakes that someone had made in the past. So you also want to learn what others have done wrong, so that you do not do that, right? So you learn from your own mistakes and from the mistakes of others, because it's highly possible, if you are faced with the same scenario again or the same situation again, you're going to make the mistake that others made, or repeat the same mistake that you have made. You need to ask yourself, why did you not give correct answers? Why were the answers that you gave not sufficient to make you pass? Was it because, number one, you were not fully prepared when you were preparing for the exam? Or number two, did you run out of time? You didn't have enough time to write everything that you knew and everything that you have prepared? Or number three, was it because of an anxiety? You were stressed, or something happened and now you are anxious, or whatever that is threatening your success? Or number four, is it fear of failure? During the exams, were you fearing failure? Did you panic? how were you handling, how did you handle the difficult question itself during the exam? Because if you're not asking yourself those types of questions, it's probable that you will fix the wrong problems, or you will fix minor problems and still have to deal with the major issues, and you are running a risk of inability to deal with your emotions and your mental state of mind when you are given a difficult question. So if you are not identifying that, then you are running a risk of failing again if you have failed, or not getting 100% if you got 50%. Maybe you want to improve. I mean, there are different purposes of remarking yourself. Sometimes you just want to be an A student, and yeah, maybe it's just in a test and not necessarily an exam. Sometimes you want to be an A student, so if you are not feeling comfortable when you get 99%, you want to find out why did you not get that 1%, which it's advisable also, because we learn. That's the purpose of being alive in life, to learn. So learn from your mistake and the mistake of others. Dig deeper in the problem. Were you not afraid of failure? Were you actually prepared enough? Did you run out of time? What is it that exactly happened? So you are able to solve the root cause of the problem so that it won't happen again. Right? So if you struggled with technical, maybe you don't know what you were required, you didn't know the answer, you need to dig deep. What is the real cause of the problem? Because some people, they will tell you that, no, I struggle, I don't know VET. There is no way you don't know a whole module or a whole topic. There is no way. There is just no way. You know something. So dig deep into yourself to say, why did I not know this? Why didn't I get this right? Not the entire topic, because now you will run a risk of not solving the problem, because you are looking at the problem like in a bigger picture, not dealing with the exact problem that has happened during the exam. If it's, let's for example, you say you don't know VET, and maybe you were asked about VET on motor vehicles, that doesn't mean that you do not know VET on other stuff. For example, VET on fuel, or VET on other exempt or zero rated stuff. That doesn't mean you don't know the other VET calculations. You just struggled with that one. You only need to go back to the textbook or the legislation to solve your problem with that one. You don't want to waste your time going through the whole VET textbook. You don't need to do that. So when I'm saying dig deep to find the root cause and the real problem, I mean be specific enough to say, okay, in this question, this is what I got right. So in this part, so this is the part of the calculation that I didn't understand, so that you are able to kill the problem and not solve things that are not a problem, because you're gonna waste your time and your emotions, and you're gonna create stress to yourself, unnecessary stress, because you begin to worry about things that you know, but you're thinking that you don't know, because you are panicking and trying to solve everything, even things that are not a problem. Then that's not what you want to do. During your marking, you need to make summary of the notes, of the things that you got wrong and why did you get that wrong. This is very, very important if it was the technical principles, to make a note, because your mind will always be reminded of the mistakes that you have made, and your mind learns better from your mistake than it does from just a basic learning that you do every day. So it will avoid to do the same mistake again. So make a note to say, okay, I struggled with this, and this is how I was supposed to answer it. and make maybe that note, you maybe put it on your wall, or on your book that you read every day, on your notebook that you read every day, so that you can go through, so that your mind will absorb all your mistakes and how they are supposed to be solved. The purpose of marking yourself is not to get a remark or to get an extra mark. It's for you to understand your problems. Otherwise, then you are in denial. You don't believe that the mark that you got, you were supposed to get it. Even if it wasn't correct, you still have to remark yourself. You still have to understand and to follow up on the problems that you have daily. No one is perfect. No one gets 100% from the tests. Every one of us, we have an opportunity to go and learn something from the test and learn something from the exam. It's a learning process. It has nothing to do with us personally. It's a learning process that needs to happen. Every time you submit an assignment, it comes back with a solution. You match your solution with your question. Why didn't you get this? What made you to get this right answer? What happened? So that in the future you are able, on the final exams, you are able to be efficient and effective to say, oh no, I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I've made this in the past, but I know better. Now I'm gonna kill it the first chance I have. The only way to do that is if you are aware that, okay, when they're asking about this is how I'm supposed to answer. And if you're not following up on your mistakes, then you are running a risk of committing the same mistakes again, of writing the same mistakes again. And if you're not learning from others, you're gonna make the mistakes that others made, which is really, really unnecessary. Just go and go through the process that you need to go through. If it was because of the time pressure, then you need to time yourself. You need to start studying under the exam condition. Everything that you do, you need to do it under the exam condition and time yourself. Then you'll be able to solve that time issue. That one is very, very easy. I wish you all the best in anything that you are preparing to write, and manage your time, manage your emotions, manage how you are thinking, because that is what will cause you to be successful. Stick to your routine, stick on the process, trust in your abilities, trust yourself that you can. Be positive about yourself, speak positive words to yourself. I wish you all the best. If you have not already done so, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you have done that already, I love you so much and thank you for the love and support.